I had the urge last night to pick up this vlog camera and vlog on it. For context, I've been vlogging on my iPhone. But for some reason, I just felt like picking this up and talking to it. So this vlog is going to be on my vlog camera. I have the Canon G7X and I've been still putting it to good use. I've been taking pictures on it and that's been a lot of fun. The one thing that I don't like about vlogging on this camera is the lighting. I find that vlogging on my iPhone, even though it's not as good quality as this, the lighting is more cohesive. Bear with all the lighting changes in this vlog, especially with it getting dark at literally like 4:30 to 5 p.m. Okay, just one more thing I have to say about vlogging on this camera is the lens. I don't like how it's not a wide angle lens and it doesn't capture a big enough area of what I'm trying to film. Oh, I have some leftover coffee from this morning. It's gonna be so cold, but it might be good. Oh yeah, it's so cold. But actually, if I heat it up, that might taste really good. Effective this weekend, I have been doing my best to implement better habits, get back into working out again, going on my walks again, eating healthy. And so one of my mantras, I don't want to call it a mantra, honestly. One of my, what's a good word to use? I'm just gonna say this. One little sentiment that I'm following in terms of my eating habits is choosing foods that are whole and have not a ton of ingredients in it. So just like holistic eating, simple ingredients, hence the black coffee and just honey this morning. With that, my lunches are changing, my dinners are changing, all that kind of good stuff. But I am craving sourdough bread, and I justify sourdough bread because, again, very little ingredients, especially when made from home, except I don't know how to make sourdough bread. I want to learn. I'm going to learn one of these days. I have a Cobb's bakery near me, so I think later tonight I'm going to go there and grab a loaf of sourdough bread, which I'm excited for, and then have that with my dinner. And my dinner tonight is going to be steak, avocado, and eggs. This winter, for some reason, I feel so motivated. Mind you, I have been very tired and I feel like I need more sleep than usual. Usually in the winter, I just want to like cozy up in bed and do nothing, and I feel so depressed, and seasonal depression really gets a hold of me. But I'm so thankful to report and share that this year, I don't know why I don't feel that way. And also, we're not really full on in winter yet, but I feel like as soon as the sun starts setting earlier and rising later in the morning, that's when you know the winter months and the cold months are here. And so I am going to take full advantage of the way that I've been feeling and really lean into it and do all that I can to continue to implement good habits and discipline myself and allow God to have access to all aspects in my life, and therefore show up in excellence in all that I do through His grace and strength. Oh my goodness, you guys, workday is over and holy cannoli. Feels like a Monday, felt like a Monday, just, you know, feels like a Monday. It's a Monday and it feels like a Monday. I'm gonna continue and keep on keeping on. I'm gonna go get my bread, and I wanted to what I wanted to do was go on a second walk, but the sun is nearly gonna set, so I don't know if I'm gonna have time for that. Where did I put my keys? But I think I'll just come home then and make my dinner, and then I'll do Pilates instead and go to the sauna. One of the things that not annoys me, that's too strong of a word, but one of the things that I find tricky about going to the sauna, and then when I was working out at the gym, doing my workouts at the gym, is going twice and then the whole showering situation. And so I have decided that whenever I sauna, I'm going to shower there, because usually that's just a body shower that I will do. And so I need to get a shower cap also at the dollar store. I'm hoping that they have. If not, then I'll run into Walmart because it's in the same plaza. But first things first, let's get this sourdough bread. Okay, I'm at the outside the bakery that I'm getting the bread at, but I just had to search up why do Mondays feel like Mondays, because my brain just feels so unwell. Yeah, I don't know. There was a couple Mondays ago, a few Mondays ago that I actually felt worse than this, and so I was just curious to see like why Mondays feel this way. And then like the first things that come up are like sleep changes, work-life balance, job dissatisfaction, anticipation of work pressures. There was something interesting. Oh, where is it? A term that I had never heard before: social jet lag. I feel like social jet lag is such a interesting concept. I've never heard that. It says an example of social jet lag is when you have a regular routine during the week, like waking up at 6 a.m. for work, but on weekends you stay up late watching movies and don't get out of bed until noon. This shift in your sleep schedule on weekends compared to weekdays is what we call social jet lag. Interesting. Hopefully my brain stays on for the rest of the evening. Honestly, I'll be good. I don't even know. Like, on my inside, I'm fine, but just my brain. Okay. There's someone who came beside me, and do I totally feel comfortable having someone watch me talk to a camera? No. Oh my gosh. I had my Stanley lying on my bed over here, and it was leaking the whole time. Okay, and then I have a red book here, and the red from this book bled onto my pillow. I have no words. That's really annoying. I am going to do a workout. I bought a form by Sammy Clark earlier this year, I think in April. To be honest, I haven't used it as much as I thought I was going to use it, but that's okay because there are still some months for me to use it. Okay, I'm going to do a 30-minute full body sculpt. Okay, this is my work from home Pilates fit, just some biker shorts, an oversized tee, and then I put on my Pilates socks that I used during Reformer Pilates, but I think it'll just be helpful for mat Pilates as well.
Body Pilates sculpt today.
I am about to head out to the gym so that I can sit in the sauna for a little bit, but I wanted to do a quick what's in my gym bag. I have worked pretty hard at putting it together. I mean, nothing that crazy, but it's just fun to see what's in here. So first off, starting with the bag itself, this is the tote that I got, and this is from Lululemon. So there's a lot of pockets on the sides of this, and then only one pocket on the inside, and it's just a small one. So in that small little pocket there is hand sanitizer, my lock, and then my gym tag on this little keychain so I don't lose it. And I have slides here that I will put on when I get to the gym to use when I'm showering and sitting in the sauna. I have a towel here, and I have this little like emergency kit thing that I put together a while ago. And this hand sanitizer is open. Close that. It's not closing properly. That smells good. Switch that out for the hand sanitizer that I have in the little pocket. Clip, another hand sanitizer. Oh, this is where my lotion was. Okay, lotion, and then also this lip balm, and I'm gonna actually use some of that right now. This is the Eucerin Aquaphor one. You guys see that? It's giving beauty guru. We're almost done here. And then this is the shower cap that I got at the dollar store today. Isn't it so cute? This is the last of the pattern of this pattern that they had. The other ones were a little bit more funky, so I'm glad that I found this one. Body wash and a loofah. And then if I was actually working out, then I'd probably have my running shoes and stuff in here as well.
Items without 99.
I am back home. I almost left without going to the sauna because it was so busy. Like, there were about 6 or 7 people in the sauna, and I went a little bit earlier than when I usually go, so now I know for next time. Anyways, I did a couple back workouts, waited a little bit, and then was able to get a quick sauna session. That sounds like I'm saying sauna session, but I'm saying sauna sesh-in. I was able to quickly sauna, and then after I went to, I think it's Longo's, some grocery store, I can't remember what grocery store, pomegranate and coconut water. And I feel like I'm particularly dehydrated, so that's why I got coconut water for the electrolytes. Wow, that's so good. You guys are set up there because I want to color at my desk today. I got this coloring book off of Amazon, and it is the Coco YO Cozy Friends Cute and Comfy coloring book. I got it a while back, but then I just never got around to coloring it. So let's choose one. Honestly, this one's kind of cute. I love them. And then I have this like cardstock paper to put behind because I hear that the color leaks. The brand of markers that I'm using is this. Can you guys see that? Oh, hoo-hoo. On Coloring Talk. Hold on now. Stop focusing on me. Focus. Okay. On Coloring Talk, this brand is pretty popular, and my mom just so happened to have the pack. All the pretty colors. I'm very excited. Some coconut water. This is with pulp and no added sugar. Nice and refreshing. The perfectionism in me is just screaming right now a little bit because I just know that I'm going to start and probably not like it, and everything in me wants to find a picture to replicate off the internet, but I'm just gonna let my creative juices flow. Whatever I create is what I create, and we get better over time. Shoot, I dropped a pomegranate on the paper. I wish you guys could see what I'm doing. It's just the angle of the camera is not the best, so you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to put my phone here, and so it'll be like a double angle situation. Look at me getting creative with this filming situation. Okay, that's so fun. I love that actually. This is already so relaxing. Oh my goodness. This is so much fun. Okay, you guys, I had to turn off the clip and just focus on my coloring because I couldn't multitask and talk at the same time. But I still wanted to chat about what I wanted to chat about before closing off this vlog. My thoughts on the importance of the power of our thoughts and the power of our words. In my own personal reflection and thinking, there's 2 verses that came to mind. Okay, Proverbs 18:21. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and those who love it will eat its fruits. We destroy arguments and every lofty opinion raised against the knowledge of God, and take every thought captive to obey Christ. And particularly that part that says, take every thought captive to obey and take every thought captive to obey Christ. Colossians 3:2. Bear with me, I'm gonna do my best to bring this all together. Okay, it's Colossians 3 verse 2, but I will read Colossians verse 1 to 3. If then you have been raised with Christ, seek the things that are above, where Christ is, seated at the right hand of God. Set your minds on things that are above, not on things that are on earth. For you have died, and your life is hidden with Christ in God. I can't even remember how I got to thinking about this. It must have been some thought that I was having that was super unproductive. And usually I am negative Nancy, negative Nelly. I don't know what the terminology is, but I think my natural disposition is to just think the worst of the situation, or just worst case scenario. That is not helpful. And I think oftentimes what we think in terms of our negative thoughts of worst case scenario, or this or things not working out, or whatever it may be, those thoughts become what we say and our everyday language. Proverbs 18:21 is such a sobering verse, that there's life and death in the power of the tongue. Your words have so much power. So I think I've just been convicted to be so mindful of my thoughts and what I'm thinking, and take them captive, make them obedient to Christ. And even another verse comes to mind. I'm just gonna let the Bible do its thing, because my thoughts aren't coming together the best right now. So I hope that at least one of these verses are of encouragement to you. It says, this is Philippians 4 verse 8 to 9. Finally, brothers, whatever is true, whatever is honorable, whatever is just, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is commendable, if there's any excellence, if there's anything worthy of praise, think about these things. What you have learned and received and heard and seen in me, practice these things, and the God of peace will be with you. I think it also just goes to show how important it is to have the word of God hidden in our heart, ready to be able to replace whatever thought it is in our mind that is not something that we want there. So for example, I was just trying to think of something more practical. I think we can all relate to people pleasing and being fearful of what others may think about us. The verse that comes to mind for that, I think, is in Galatians. There's a verse about if we're here to please man or to please God. So just having that verse come to mind, and whenever there is a bad thought or you're really worried about what someone thinks about you, remembering that verse and taking that thought and making it obedient to that verse, saying, nope, I'm not here to please man, but to please God, point blank period. I'm a little bit tired and don't know where those thoughts on these thoughts went, but you guys can let me know if you want me to do a little bit more of an in-depth study about it, chat about it, if that would be helpful, and I would be happy to do that. But until then, just be mindful of what's going on in here, in your heart, and what you were saying. Thanks for spending my evening with me. I hope you guys have an amazing evening as well, or night, or morning, or afternoon, whenever it is that you're watching this, and I will see you guys in my next vlog. Bye.